So, Carlos was given to me by Bloody Cube in early 2013. And me and Carlos, at first, we had some adventures together, you know. He couldn't talk yet. And most of the time, it was just Carlos killing people and me having to cover it up. You know Carlos. And I started wondering, like, why my booze kept getting smaller and smaller. I thought I was drinking too much and going crazy and not remembering that I was drinking so much until I caught him in the act of actually drinking a whole bottle of whiskey in one night. So, he was a fun guy. Back in 2017, when I decided to start the Movie Void, I decided to include him too. And that is where me and Carlos bonded and went through so many adventures together. And for this 2-year anniversary of the Movie Void, I was thinking, we look back at these adventures. Remember in those sitcoms back in the day, in the 90s and the 80s? Let's say Growing Pains, Family Ties, Who's the Boss, Full House even. They all had those episodes where they would look back at past seasons and show excerpts from the show of like their favorite moments. And we're going to do one of these. So these types of shows actually died out when the internet came along, because you could pretty much download any show there was. You didn't really need a recap. But it's funny that a show that can only exist because of the internet is doing this. But I'd like to give you guys this also as a little presentation of episodes you might have missed and you could like go back and check out. So, for the 2 years episode of the Movie Void, we are celebrating it with an episode solely dedicated to the craziest unicorn in the fucking world. This episode is for you, buddy.
When the last eagle flies over the last crumbling mountain, and the last lion roars at the last dusty fountain, in the shadow of the forest, though she may be old and worn, they will stare unbelieving at the last unicorn.
Hey, you guys. You just caught me and Carlos reminiscing about the past. Welcome to the Movie Void, where we review whatever the fuck we want to review. And today we're not really reviewing anything at all. We're doing our 2-year special and we're looking at memories past. It's an episode solely devoted to this guy, Carlos. Carlos, how does it feel having an episode only about yourself?
Well, it's about time! We should have done this like a year ago!
I thought you'd say something like that. Well, the thing is, when me and Carlos started out first, Carlos didn't know how to speak yet. And Carlos sort of had to go through this evolution.
Everybody needs to find a voice, just like American Idol!
And let's take a look at the episodes that made Carlos be Carlos. Something that my friend Carlos here complains about very often is there are many episodes in The Walking Dead where the focus just relies on one single character or a single group of characters. And he's disappointed because he has to wait a week or two to see what happens to the characters he cares about. This is a movie where an experiment goes wrong, where a scientist tries to create a portal device to move from one place to the other. Like Carlos here. Oh my god, Carlos, how did you get there? Part of me can't help but feel that a lot of this wouldn't have escalated so quickly if Hannah just would at some point have just let these things go and not hold these huge grudges. You know, people make mistakes. Let bygones be bygones. Things are gonna be okay eventually. Don't take things so fucking serious. But you know, who am I to talk? I'm the biggest fucking drama queen in the world. 13 reasons why the idea of giving a girl flowers makes me get anxiety attacks.
Wait.
What up, Carlos?
You said that you were going to make a short review.
Oh yeah, I did say that. 3 reasons why the idea of giving a girl flowers makes me get anxiety attacks. I am in a terribly good mood today because we have reached 100 subscribers. So today we are going to do...
Wait!
What up, Carlos?
You promised that we will celebrate 100 subscribers together.
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to drop the bass.
I know you guys want to see me and Carlos rock out to some Poppy. God damn it, let's go.
I need somebody to love me, make me feel warm and fuzzy.
I don't like human beings.
We also find out that Dr. Heiter doesn't really have his nerves fully under control.
Verdammt nochmal! Kannst du nicht aufpassen, du dumme Sau!
I'm sorry.
It happens to people after they saw the Dirty Dancing remake.
How can you make me watch this, you stupid bitch?
Carlos, what happened to that chick you were with? Were you even together ever?
Well, it was more like a booty call. We fucked a couple of times, you know.
You for real? You don't even remember her name?
No, you win some, you lose some.
Carlos, every time I think that I'm a slut, I just have to look at you, and I feel better about myself.
Well, at least I have a sex life.
Well, anyway, season 2 of the Movie Void came along, and me and Carlos were starting to make a lot bigger adventures now. I mean, Carlos had his own giveaway. We flew an airplane. And Carlos even wanted to be one of the strangers. Check that shit out.
Welcome to Carlos's Who Shot Themselves Better contest. Now new and updated. Our nominees are Abigail Breslin, The Dirty Dancing remake.
Anna Carriage's watermelon.
Zoe Deschanel, The Happening.
It makes you kill yourself. Just when I thought there couldn't be any more evil like we invented.
Dakota Johnson, 50 Shades of Grey. Vote in the comments. After 100 votes, we will give one of you $50 for any online shop there is. And we will give the winner of the Who Shot Themselves Better contest an award.
Fellow Voiders, I see you've caught Carlos and me just cruising.
What's up, bitches?
Heaven
Will you be my wingman?
No!
Oh no! Jesus Christ! Everyone who was involved in this movie is either dead or completely broken. Fuck! Damn it! That depresses me. I'm gonna go home. Shit!
So, did you find the wingman?
No, Carlos, I'm depressed.
What's wrong?
Well, everybody in Top Gun just ended up crazy.
Oh, come on! Let me cheer you up!
Come on, how are you gonna do that?
You never close your eyes when I kiss your lips!
Come on, man.
And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips!
That ain't gonna work.
You're trying hard to show it! But baby!
Baby, I know it! You've lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, good. A round of that always cheers me up. Thanks, Carlos.
And welcome to Carlos's Scary Time, where I scare people. I will walk from door to door and scare people by asking them the question from this very scary film. Is Tamara home?
Yeah, hi, I'm Tamara. How are you doing? I just wanted to watch a review, like of The Strangers or something. You wanna come join me?
Okay, why not? Is Tamara home?
Oh, Tamara's not home. She broke up with me, man. She's not gonna be here no more.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure. Come in, Carlos.
So, Carlos, how did it go? Did you meet anybody named Tamara?
Yes, I did. It was awful.
Oh no, Carlos, I'm so sorry to hear that. Come on, big guy. I bet you it'll be better next time.
No, I am never doing this again.
Let's do something to cheer you up. Do you want to go to the movies?
No,
Do you want to go to the show?
no.
Do you want to get some rotten meat from the butchers and throw it at people from the balcony?
Okay.
Okay, Carlos, let's do that. So, Carlos, are you ever going to try to do that Strangers thing again? I mean, you were just unlucky that so many people called Tamara.
No, there are too many Tamaras in this world. It was so embarrassing.
Maybe in another movie.
Maybe Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, but I'm too self-conscious.
Carlos, I don't believe you when you tell me you're self-conscious. You are just the most non-self-conscious, I want to say person, but being I have ever met. Well, anyway, a very dramatic part of our lives came into play in the end of season 2 because me and Carlos, we went traveling and moved to LA eventually. We were in London, we were in Toronto, we were in Vegas, we were everywhere, Carlos.
I was high most of the time.
I know you were. And take a look at one of the most deciding, fateful times of our lives. So, I have arrived in London. If there's one thing I hate, it's waiting for my luggage to arrive. Got so much shit on me, it would be tragic if they lost it. Yay! We're off to the Supreme shop. I was never in a Supreme store. Just want to know how it looks like. There's a double queue. So we were thinking about going to Supreme, but see that queue behind me? See this line? That is the line to get into the Supreme store here in London. We don't have time for this. We just don't. We have a screening to catch.
I'm sad. I wanted to go to the Supreme shop.
But Carlos, we would have lost all this time, bro. You know? We would have had to miss Tommy and Greg if we would have went to the Supreme shop.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. There's also gonna be Supreme shop in LA, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I am so wasted.
Oh, Carlos, come on. You can like, dude, why do you gotta get this wasted all the time? No, it's direct towards God. Come on, Carlos, just look at the camera shortly before we say goodbye. Yeah, that's good.
I'm so wasted.
That's all right, Carlos. That's all right.
Hi, Carlos.
Okay, Carlos. We are hitting an airplane now. We're riding to Toronto, and tomorrow we're riding to Vegas.
I'm scared.
Don't worry, Carlos. We're gonna be fine.
It's a double little video.
I know. So, Carlos, now you got your own seat. How do you feel about that?
Canada's comfortable.
Airplane food.
It tastes like nothing at all.
Airplane food.
It's like you're eating air. It tastes like nothing.
Airplane food.
I'm gonna order us the mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah. Waiting for baggage claim again. I cannot believe that I just landed in LA. It's baggage claim time again. So me and Carlos, we actually made it to Supreme. There, Carlos is proudly wearing his Supreme underwear. So then came the time when you and me fucking lived in LA.
Yes, the Hollywood lifestyle. So
And-
many bitches, so many drugs.
Things just got weirder, man. Things just got so fucking weird. I mean, I caught you singing Rihanna once in the bathroom.
I like Rihanna. Rihanna soothes my mind. But I also kill her.
Yeah. We both went through a lot of embarrassing moments together here. But you know, man, that's LA for you.
It sure is.
Let's drink to that, man.
Cheers.
what are you doing? We gotta do that review for the house that Jack built, that movie we saw yesterday.
So everyone, this is Chloe. She just got here like an hour or two ago. And I wonder how this is going to work out. We're stuck with her for a couple of days.
Who are you? I usually sleep fast. Garbage day!
So, just landed in Vancouver. I've never been here in my entire life. Just crossed border control. And Carlos, I miss Carlos. He'd usually be riding this thing, but no, Carlos wanted to stay in LA. Fucking bastard. He doesn't have to take care of all this paperwork, only me. Like, I mean, he's a fucking unicorn. He doesn't need papers. He can go wherever he wants to. Fucking cunt.
It's so fun getting wasted on your own.
Hello everyone, and thanks Corey and Danny for having us.
What's up, fuckers? Danny, I want to collaborate with you on a full moon review. Hit me up.
You'd like that for sure, wouldn't you, Carlos? Well, anyway, me and Carlos are here to present the award for Best International Film. And I've been wondering, why do we have a category for Best International Film? Can't we just put it in the same category with Best Film?
It is because Americans can't be bothered reading subtitles. So we give an award to the movie that deserves having its subtitles read.
You do have a point there, Carlos. Anyway, to make this whole entire experience as international as it possibly can be, I've also invited my friend Marcel, who has a beautiful segment called Learning German with Marcel in our show I Hate Sundays, who will tell you each and every one of these films in their German title.
Willkommen zu der Gruselpreisverleihung.
So let's begin. The nominees for Best International Film are
Bester internationaler Film.
from Spain, Veronica.
Veronica?
¿Estoy yo sola? No. No estás sola.
The night eats the world.
Die Nacht frisst die Welt.
Come here, kitty. You hungry?
From Argentina, Terrified.
Erschrocken.
No tiene que tener sangre en las manos.
From France, Cold Skin.
Kalte Haut.
I swear, those stupid aliens look just like your ex-girlfriend.
And from Japan, Liver Leaf.
Lieberblatt.
Why do I can only get to read 2 nominees and you 3? That is not fair. I'm so important in the show.
I know
I'm
you
treated
wanted to say
unfairly all the
Liberty.
time. What the fuck?
Okay,
I don't like
next
this at
time
all.
you get to read
Fuck
3
you.
of the categories. God damn it, Carlos! Are you drunk again?
I'm a little drunk. Just a little.
Anyway, without further ado, the winner is Terrified!
¿Por qué viniste a visitarnos? ¿Qué es lo que te trajo hasta acá?
¿Pero qué es lo que implica todo esto?
Esto implica que nosotros 3 vamos a dividirnos en cada una de las casas donde creemos que ocurren los fenómenos paranormales.
Señora, acá las cosas se están poniendo muy difíciles.
Usted puede elegir a no estar aquí.
And yes, thanks for having us. You will probably see us when you see us, which would be on the next Sunday's episode, I think. Or maybe I published a review. Check the channel, I don't know. Back to you, Danny and Gory. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. See you soon, fuckers.
Somebody forgot their bag and left a number. I should call him. Got the bag.
Oh, hello.
So, Carlos, yeah, I brought you your bag.
Thank you so much for returning the bag. I have so many valuables inside.
Don't worry about it. It was just like on the bus station outside my door. I live right around the corner anyway, so it's no problem at all.
Would you like to come in? I was about to watch a movie.
Sure, why not? I got nothing else to do.
Thanks for the fun time. I hope we do it again.
Sure, Carlos, we can do this some other time. That was fun. See you soon.
Carlos, what the
You must come with me now to the graveyard while there's still time.
Time to do what?
Time to stop the killing. To stop the vampires.
Alright, let me get this straight. You want me to go to the graveyard with you because I am the chosen one and there's vampires?
Yes.
Does Elvis talk to you? Does he tell you to do things? Do you see spots?
Spots? Yes, of course.
Let's go party.
Okay, guys, we got one last thing roundup for you before we say bye-bye. Unreleased footage of a very Saved by the Bell type of moment when Carlos was addicted to caffeine pills, and we had trouble getting him on stage because he had to perform with his band.
It was horrible. All I ever did was take caffeine pills. Oh, those were tough times.
I know, those were tough times, Carlos. Really tough times.
Carlos, hey, wake up. We gotta go.
What time is it? I got to take my geometry test.
You mean you gotta go to the Geometro party? We did that last week. It's on I Hate Sundays, volume 70.
I did.
Come on, it's 6:30. We gotta go.
Where are we going?
You're singing tonight.
I'm singing tonight.
Come on.
What am I going to wear?
Remember, Frenchie's bringing you your costume.
I have to wash my hair.
No, there's no time.
No time. There's never any time. There's no time to study. I'll never get into Stanford. I'm letting everybody down. I'm so confused.
Carlos, hey, everything will be okay.
You're right. Everything will be alright. I just need one of these.
You really are taking drugs?
I need them. I have to sing.
Carlos, you can't sing tonight.
Yes, I can. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared.
Okay, Voiders, this was our little 2-year tribute to one of the best little creatures that was ever made. We will be reviewing another film in, let's say, 2 weeks. You'll get a new Movie Void episode. So, maybe even 1.5. But no, I don't want to promise anything. Right, Carlos?
Promises are like drugs. Nice, but expensive.
Well, guys, this was the Movie Void. You will see me when you see me.
You got that right, bitches.
And I hope you know people like Carlos in your life. Good night.